One. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Breaking Free podcast. I'm your host, Nathan Francis. Today, Corrie Bignell is back on the show. I interviewed her 3 years ago, so you have to sift through a lot of episodes to find her now. But there'll be links to that episode in the bottom. We'll both probably looking very different as to how we look now, I reckon, Corrie, don't you think?
I think so.
A lot's changed, a lot's happened, but Corey is still the unregistered nurse. And for those that don't know who Corey is, Corey, please, firstly, welcome back to the platform. It's been way too bloody long. And secondly, you want to just introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself for those that are new to my show, new to my platform, and very new to you. So, welcome back. Your daughter's awesome, and we'll chat about that in a minute. Welcome back, Corey.
Oh, yeah, Nathan, it has been way too long. Okay, I am Corrie Bignell. I was a Canadian nurse, and in 2021, when I wouldn't take um, a certain injection to keep my job, I chose to walk away from everything that I knew to be normal and left the country with me and my son, left Canada, and moved to Nicaragua. Having never traveled before, we came here with 4 suitcases, and this is where I still live today. And I have just created a dream life. And I've evolved since 3 years ago when we had our first interview. I was just new, I was just like a newbie back then, and I just feel like I, oh my God, changed so much.
Yeah. Nah, it's a
Yeah.
pretty awesome story. If you want to hear more about that story, I encourage you to jump in the show notes. I think you were pretty nervous that interview as well, so it was a really good one. Anyway, what's been going on in your world?
Oh my, what hasn't been going on? Loads of things have happened over the last 3 years. I've created a school group called Empower Her. And so that is a women's only online community on the school platform where I host a couple calls, live calls a month, coach women on there for health, fitness, and wealth. I have officially reprogrammed myself out of the scarcity poor man's mindset program. That was a big one. Like
Well,
I
let's
have,
delve into that. How did you do that? Because
oh my
that's
God.
big. That's big amongst not only just our communities, but big out there in the world as well. So, what are some things that you did to be able to get out of that? That might be a good little conversation here.
Yeah, it's okay. So there's a few key things that I did. One was I didn't even know that I had the scarcity poor man's mindset programming
Really? Okay.
until, yeah, I didn't know that until I was in Jason Christoff's Freedom from Self Sabotage coaching course. And then it was exposed to me like, oh my goodness, I have that, through religion and through my parents and the school system, right?
Yep.
Um, so I really tried to get out of it while I was doing that course, but like I wasn't shifting. I didn't feel like I was shifting for whatever reason. And then I was introduced to Amanda Francis and her book, Rich as Fuck. And for whatever reason, reading that book, it just like landed. It possibly could have been all the repetition through Jason's course. And then finally reading this book, and it just landed for me. And like, okay, I have this. I have to get out of it. And then I met Ben Grant Mitchell,
Oh,
and then I thought I was getting out of it, and then when I met him, I actually joined his school group, and uh, I had contacted him to get a personalized hypnosis for my son. And during that call, he said, "No, actually, your son can wait. You actually need the help yourself because you're still stuck in that scarcity mindset." Like, oh shit. And I thought I was getting out of it. So only then, once I had him create my personalized affirmation theta hypnosis, and I started listening to that, 2, 3 times a day, probably for, well, I listen to it all the time, but it probably took a good 6 months of that. And then I smashed through a lot of blocks, a ton. And then now I'm out of it. Finally.
No, I love that because you mentioned Ben, and Ben's also been on my show as well. So you can go through that on the archives, Ben's episodes there as well, where he talks more about the personalized hypnosis that Corrie used, and they are really good. And I need to also myself get in touch with him about my own one
Yeah.
too. So you've given me a good reminder.
Yeah. Because it's different than other hypnosis, right? It's for me. It has information about my children in there, about my goals, about my dreams, and just hearing my name on repeat with his deep kind of godlike voice.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Plus 432 hertz that he records it in, right? All of those things, it smashed through them. You
That's
know,
awesome.
it smashed through them so much that I'm on my third path now. Because I
Wow.
kept everything was coming true, and I'm like, okay, this is getting old. I actually need another one. So I'm on my third. Now this one is a visionary path, and it's going to help me. Like I'm rocket launching to the moon.
Love it. Love it. That's awesome.
Yes. And so I put in the work, right? I put
Yeah.
in the work. Um, and then it had a ripple effect to my children, Nathan. We'll get into my children because I too got my children their own path. And so the more I healed myself, the more I started leveling up myself. I started seeing that in my children just by osmosis, just because we share kind of the same DNA. Like it just rippled onto them. And so Taylor went to Australia for a year. Um, she has plans to go back there, and my son, like he's on his way to D1 Division 1 basketball in the United States.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, that's his goal, and things are happening for him. You know, it's so wild. Basically, we are all creating our own reality, and in a world where there's a lot of doom and gloom around, I feel like I'm in heaven on earth. I swear. Like I feel like I've arrived. Like, oh my, everyone, I feel bad because everyone else is kind of, and I'm like, guys, like the world is so great. I'm creating my own reality right now. It's so awesome.
But we can all do this too. It
We
just
can
takes a
all,
bit
we
of.
all have, yeah, we all have the power within us to do that.
Mm,
And so I'm inspiring, I'm leading by example, other women that yet you can do it too. You can all do it. It's very easy once you just tap into, positive content, powerful content that's going to turn off the TV. I mean, you know all this.
hmm
All the things that kind of keep us in a low vibration, you got to get rid of those. And a lot of those things keep us comfortable.
Yep.
And it's being uncomfortable. That's when your level up is going to come, is in the uncomfort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's in every area of life. It's not just the physical, it's the mental and the emotional and the spiritual, all those pillars of strength that we've been, you know, talking about and studied through Jason. It's just a matter of getting those pillars of strength all working together because, we're all here to do great things and we're all here to be abundant. We just get programmed and, as you know, and told that we're not worthy, we aren't enough. And, deep down below all that, it's not actually who we are, is it?
No, no, it's not. And I think the more, maybe talking about levels, the more, vibration, the higher you go in vibration, the less you care about lower vibrating things such as
That's true.
TV. I don't care if I ever turn on the television again.
Yeah.
I don't care if I ever go to a hockey game again. I will care. I like going to my son's basketball games, but I don't partake in, the normal. life anymore. Normal, when you're normal, to me, it means that you're mundane and you're not leveling up. If you're doing what most people do, you're not leveling up at all.
No, you're just going along
No.
to get along. You're just coasting along, and things just remain the same. And I had a beautiful podcast guest last year say that we all have a spot at the abundance table. We just have to claim our seat.
Yeah. It's all waiting there.
Yeah, it is. You just got to let go of a heap of shit to get there, though. That's the only thing. You just got to let go of all this shit that we've carried around for so long, you know?
All the shit. It's all the shit. And there's more money in this world than we can ever even imagine.
I know.
There is no lack anywhere in this world. There's no lack in gas or what, like all of that is just fear,
Mm-hmm.
right? We don't have to worry about that. There's more money than we can ever know what to do with out there. Once you tap into that frequency, it's like a magnet. You draw it in.
Mm.
Like you can't even. And me 5 years ago would look at me today and be like, "You are actually batshit crazy." That doesn't happen, Corey. It does happen when you're in the frequency of money. Money just literally comes to you.
And not just that, the frequency of love as well.
Totally
Because of what's happened in my life in the last 4 months.
right.
If we just tap into that frequency, right, you just like as Jason says, as Nikola Tesla says, just think energy, frequency, and vibrations, the secrets of the universe, and it can literally bring you like miracles, people, places, money, like all these things that your heart truly desires. This
Heaven
shit
on
can
earth.
happen.
You're in
Living
heaven.
proof.
Yes, heaven on earth, and that heaven. And I was indoctrinated in the Christian religion. And did you know? I haven't publicly said this to anyone. I've said it to a few friends. I was scared shitless my whole entire life up until I was snapped out of the religious programming probably 2 years ago. I have been petrified, like losing sleep at night with nightmares that Jesus is going to come out of the sky and not pick me to go up to heaven with him or my family, and then I'd be stuck here in the hell on earth. I'm not shitting you. I was petrified of that until I
Really?
was probably 44.
Wow.
It it riddled me in with fear.
Wow.
That's that's programming, and that kept me at a low vibration. I was so petrified of that. And now I realize
Shit.
like heaven isn't a destination that you go to when you die. Heaven is a vibration.
Yep.
It's a frequency.
Mm.
I feel like I'm there. Maybe it gets better. If it gets better, that's going to be really awesome. But I feel like I'm here already. I'm like, oh my God, I am actually heaven on earth. I have I have children that I love. I have family that I love. I live in a beautiful country, and I just do whatever I want to do. And I help people, and I'm kind, and um yeah, I feel like I've arrived.
Yeah, you have. And speaking of your children too, your daughter is awesome. I caught up with her and she was in Australia last year, and I just can't believe that was 12 months ago now. Like, so much has
Yeah.
changed and so much has happened. But yeah, that was an awesome time, catching up with her and meeting her. You were so happy when we both sent you that photo.
Oh my God, it just felt like a piece of me was over there. You and I were friends obviously before that, and as a mom too, it just felt like okay. I knew she was safe. I wasn't worried about that, but just knowing that okay, someone over there has got her back. And then she met Ben and
Yep.
Polly and their three girls, and that's her Aussie family over there.
Mm,
You know, and it was really reassuring as a mom like, okay, she's good.
mm. She was
Yeah.
sweet. She was awesome just doing her thing. She had a great time. especially the
Yeah,
two
she had a
days I
great
saw
time.
her. Yeah,
She had a great time and she stopped drinking on that trip.
she did. Yeah,
Yeah, which is a big, it was a big, that was a big deal. And she still doesn't drink.
really.
Uh,
I had a good
yeah,
chat to her about all of that, by the way, because
yeah.
I
Thank you
stopped
for that.
many moons ago, and she was yeah. I just told her a bit about my story, and might have actually sunk in a bit, which is good.
Yeah, I think it did. And now that's her norm,
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
awesome.
She's leveling up so much. I'm so proud of her. And both of them, I mean, if I would have known what I know now at their age, I mean, like sky's the limit for them. I mean, sky's the limit for me too, but they've got, obviously more years than I do. And I mean, that as a mom, that's the best gift I can give my children. And
100%.
so I did gift them with their own path. And Gabriel for sure listens to his every night. And then he's got a pregame one that he listens to, and it works.
Yeah, it does. Hypnosis works. It's not just a stage show.
No. So, yeah, life is good, Nathan. Uh, I have no complaints at all.
That's awesome.
At all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you still go
Yeah.
through you still go through some hard times and some tough days. They must just be with yourself, I guess.
Well, I think it's, there are, and I saw a post today. It said the old version of you will try and call you back into that life, and your job is don't answer the call.
Oh.
And I can relate to that because there are times where I know the scarcity mindset. Corrie was calling me back. I could feel it in my energy. I was asked, uh, like clients were asking for a refund, and I'm like, okay, that's really weird. That's not, being a in the frequency of money if people are asking for a refund for something, right?
Mm.
Like, so what is going on? And so um, when I have enough insight to be like, okay, something's going on here, I just hammer my meditations, my hypnosis over and over and over again. And one example of that was I had a retreat guest that didn't want to come to the retreat. She wanted to cancel. And so I thought, okay, what am I call? Because we call everything in, right? It's
Oh
all
yeah.
us,
Yeah.
right? And so I thought, okay, why? It's not her, it's me, right? So, like I'm calling in this. I don't know why. And so I sat on it because she wanted a refund for the retreat. I sat on it. I thought, okay, let me just figure this out. I don't know what's going on. Um, I told her I would get back to her, and because I have a no refund policy, but I don't feel right about not giving the money back when you're not coming on the retreat, right? I don't feel good about that. So I said, give me the night. I'll get back to you in the morning. And so during the night, I listened to my meditation. Well, it's an hour long. So I sleep 10 hours. So 10 times I listened to my meditation. In the morning, I got up. She had sent me a message in the morning saying, you know what, Corrie, I don't need the refund. I want you to gift that to a woman who really needs the retreat that can't afford it.
Wow.
And so I'm like, oh my God, I just changed the whole outcome, right? Instead of making it about, oh, she wants a refund, like she shouldn't be doing that. And I don't offer refunds. Instead of getting all kind of worked up into that negative
Yep.
frequency, I just listened to my hypnosis all night long. In the morning, I woke up and the outcome was completely different. That's the power that we have.
Literally.
Yeah.
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 I love that story.
Yeah.
That's awesome. But it's having that conscious awareness of, okay,
Right.
why is this happening and not delving into the negative about it. Like it's just an automatic response, an automatic thing for us to dive straight into the, oh, how does this happen to me? Victim mentality too. Rather than it's a good point to just like, hang on a minute, take a breath. and just ask yourself, why is this happening? And it's not usually to do with the other person, it's all to do with you. It's such good
Oh,
advice.
it's everything to do with us.
Mm,
And we call it all in for whatever reason. Whether that she was, I mean, because we're all energy and she can feel my energy and whatever, whether that was me, my scarcity program was coming back up and she could feel that, whatever it was. And yeah, and I know that it tries to come back. I know. I know.
yeah.
And I'm aware of it now. And, it takes practice and a lot of awareness. Like, okay, what is this? This feels not right.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
So for someone out there, how can they start taking a step towards something better? Because we all long for something better, but we just don't take that step towards it. What would be something that someone can start doing today?
Well, I think first of all, find what you're passionate about. If you're passionate about something and then just build on that. My thing was I'm passionate about helping people. I want to invite people into my home. And so I had a block. Like I wasn't booking the first year of my retreat. I didn't book a lot of people because I had a block there. It was all a money block. And I had to smash through that. And then all of a sudden the floodgates opened up. And at the end of the day, it's all us creating our reality. And a lot of people can't admit that because they want to blame the government. They want to
Hmm.
blame, even in the truther community now, like everyone's still blaming. It's like, yo,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, they play a part in it, but we have the power to do whatever we want to do.
Hmm.
We have the power. And it doesn't matter what the government, the rules and whatever, because we change our reality with when we try and create it, we can actually change that. And the geckos agree with me. Do you have geckos there? When they
We
chime
do
in,
have
that means
geckos. Yep.
okay. When they chime in, it means they're agreeing. So they agree with that
Two
statement.
geckos live in my garage at the moment.
Ah, they're great. I love them. They're the
But it,
guardians of the house.
they are. But it's so true with what you just said. We can circle back because, we all, I fell victim to it too 5, 6 years ago, where you actually, you blame Trump or you blame the Australian Prime Minister Albanese or you blame all these misleaders and you blame the royals and the pedos and, you go on for years and years and years, right? The elites and the bloody Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, you can blame all of that on them, but in actual fact, and it's the hardest truth, like you got to stand in front of the mirror and be like, I allowed that to happen because I
Yeah.
allowed to get sucked into their fear, into their way, because they know the energy game too. They know how to manifest their own outcomes. That's why your news is controlled because you watch the news and you put that thought out there and you call those events in. So if you turn off the news and turn off all those things and you tune into your own reality, you can manifest your own reality and not manifest theirs. That's what the news is for. So that you dumbly, stupidly watch that and then you put out the fear, you put out the fear, panic, terror, and then you're calling in all these things that have happened in the last 700 years here. It's not rocket science.
Yeah. And I think we're at a point, Nathan, where if you don't really know that now,
Where are you at?
I don't know that I can help you.
Same. Yeah. Because
Hey, like
it's true.
we're on heaven on earth. Okay. I'm
Yeah.
sorry you're not here, but that was a choice you made. We've been trying to tell you, and now it is what it is. And I'm not saying I'm better than anyone. I'm saying, vibrationally, I don't match with those people anymore.
Same. Mm.
And it's everyone has a choice. And a lot of people, like, if people are watching television, if they're drinking alcohol, I don't vibe with them anymore.
Yeah, same.
And I'm not saying I'm better than them. I don't vibe with them, and I don't hate them. They're people too. but you can't be in my world
Mm.
if you're doing that.
Yeah.
We're in two different worlds.
Yeah, we are. We're in a bit of a split reality, aren't we? You know?
Uh, and I think that's what's happening now
Yeah.
is it is shifting, and there's going to be two different worlds right now, and a world that like I don't even recognize. Um, I don't even recognize some people that I don't even recognize myself from 5 years
Yeah,
ago.
same.
Like
Mm.
I physically have changed because my frequency has changed.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, and letting go of those people and those places, like you've moved, I've moved, so letting go of all of those things, you know, and during that time, it's bloody hard to let some of this stuff go. Like, you know, some of these people might have been in your life for ages. You might have been in that hometown like me for all my life. But
All my life.
what we're really afraid of, Corey, is we're just afraid to change. But
Yeah.
then when you actually do it and you start letting those things go, like people, places, new experiences come into your life and you're like, shit, you know?
Well, and when you do change like that, your frequency changes.
Yeah.
You you are in a higher frequency when you take the leap to do scary things,
Yeah.
and change your life and for the better. It's the law of attraction,
Yeah, literally.
which it works, and it's actually like not that like it is hard, but it's actually not that hard.
Yeah, we make it hard
Um,
though. It's the story we tell ourselves.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I think this is, and maybe 5 years from now, I'll have a different speech, but I think this is the secret of life. You're like, oh, I can manipulate my reality. Like that's fucking awesome,
Yeah. Yeah.
and we all can do it.
Mm.
If you're willing to sacrifice the booze, the TV, the movies, the normal life, if you're willing to cut all of those out, and people can't do that because that's their comfort, and
Yeah.
then that's if you're still doing that, you can't be helped. It takes radical change,
Yeah.
and in my opinion, only the strong people are making those radical changes right now.
100%. And it takes a lot of courage, patience, and resilience and discipline,
Yeah.
especially
Every
discipline.
fucking day. Every day. I work on myself every fucking day.
Same.
There's no days off for me being awesome. None.
Yeah.
It's none.
No,
That's
you're
it.
right. You know, you got back from the gym earlier. I got back from the
Yeah.
gym earlier. You're like, that's just become a habit now. And I was saying to my partner last night, I'm like, she's like, oh, how did you make gym a habit? Well, me and my buddy back in my hometown just said to each other that we're going to show up 5 days a week at 5 o'clock in the morning. Doesn't matter how cold, how hot, how whatever it is, we're just going to show up. Like that was the first step was just showing up.
Uh, yeah.
3 years later, I'm still going. I'm going at all random times now, but like that helped me to just show up there, Corey.
Yeah. And so what I tell my girls is, okay, they probably aren't going to just show up at 5 a.m. to the gym every day tomorrow. That's not going to happen. What
No.
they can do is make your freaking bed every day in the morning for a month. Every day in the morning. And once you do that, you'll be your neural pathways are like firing and saying, "Oh, we can actually do this. We just did that." So the same way that you have a shower and brush your teeth every morning, and the same way that you've made your bed every morning, you can do that. That means you can go to the gym every day at 5 in the morning. You can
Mm.
do it because you are when you do things on repeat, you're making it a habit, and you can do it.
Yeah,
It's that simple.
it is. Yeah. But we just get in our head, like, well, like for me, when I first started, I'm like, oh, it is fucking cold today. But I didn't let those excuses take over. I just got out and just did it. Like, you
Yeah.
have that
And
battle in your head.
it's
Oh, it's too cold. Say I'm too tired. Say I didn't sleep fucking very well. But it doesn't matter. Like, just
Yeah.
get
And
there.
there are days, trust me, there are days I don't want to work out. But
Yeah,
you know what keeps me going? I have told my girls that I work out every day. And so I can't go back on my word now. What my word, and Ben has a good book. It's called Your Word is Law. And so I have you read that book yet?
no, I haven't.
Oh my God, you got to get the book. Your
Okay.
Word is Law.
Yeah.
Banger of a book.
Yeah.
Um, so what I say, because our words are so powerful,
They
I'm like,
are.
okay, I say I work out every day. I have to work out every day. I can't lie. I can't tell a, white lie or whatever. I have to do it. And so
Yeah.
I'm being accountable and I'm being disciplined at the same time. And discipline, like discipline means you go to the gym when it's fucking cold and you don't want to.
Yeah,
That's
it's
discipline.
true. That is true.
And when you do those things, your vibration increases too. And you're rewarded for discipline. You get rewarded. I
Yep,
believe that.
you do.
Yeah.
That's in every area of life too. Because for me, I knew that if
Yeah.
I could get to the gym, start pushing the weight, and start lifting heavy, it's like, oh, I can actually take on more things outside of here, knowing that I can lift that weight or do that chin up or pull up. Oh, it's like, oh, well, I've already proven to myself that I can do X, Y, Z over here in the gym. I can do X, Y, Z over here in another area of my life as well. Because I've already got that body of work there.
The gym or workout, whatever, wherever you work out, is so important. Physical strength. Once you have that, the rest just comes,
It's so true.
right? It just comes. Um, and I think that's what we're seeing. A lot of people now who are leveling up are in very good shape because we have been disciplined, maybe our whole life or now, and now we're we're reaping the rewards of that.
Here we are.
You know,
Yeah.
it's it's
It's pretty
so
cool.
great.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool that I don't have anything to complain about right now. I have nothing to complain about, Nathan. I am just so thankful and grateful for the life I have, the life I've created. I'm grateful for everyone who has helped me along the way. Jason Christoff, Ben Grant Mitchell. I'm thankful for friends. Like I only have the best friends right now,
Mm.
like rock star friends who are so like-minded, and not that one they believe in the government and whatever. No, we are a vibrational match. We're on the same frequency. Of course you're at the gym just getting home, and so was I. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So great. And so I do say this out loud, like I call in only the best clients, only the best friends. Um, family's family. You can't do much about family, but family members that aren't on the same vibration as me, we just don't talk.
Same. It's the same with mine.
And there's no
It's just the
hard
way it
feelings.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like, no, you don't actually don't need to talk to you just because you're my fan. And I'm not mean. They don't even reach out.
No,
It's like, poof, they're not even there.
yeah, it's just on two different paths. It's
Yeah.
just how it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can relate to that in the last 5 years too. You just sort of
Yeah.
you go over here, they go over there, and it's not really much of an explanation. It's just that I'm on a different path, I'm on a different frequency, and the things that we used to do together, I don't do anymore. So what? I know it's a brutal question to ask, and it's might sound hurtful, but it's like, well, what do we even have in common anymore, other than being family?
Yeah. 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 And that's why you called in your girl.
Yeah, that's true.
right?
I'll tell you a little
That
story.
that's
I
why
went,
you, why you couldn't see her when you couldn't see her. You weren't on the same frequency.
no, we weren't. Well, I wasn't anyway. No.
No.
I was in the party era back then. I was doing all that stuff. So how would I have seen someone like her back then when I had eyes for everyone, not just one, Corey? It's true though.
Yeah.
That's a bit about my story for those that are just tuning into the show right now. That's a bit about me. There you go.
We've all been there, Nathan. Okay.
We have. I was there for a long time though, Corey. I just couldn't get myself out of it until I met Jason. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy, I owe him a lot. I actually met him in person in Mexico.
Oh, have you? I need
And
to do that.
he's he is he's in my circle, man. Like he's my friend. He's my mentor. He's my coach and he's my friend. Like he is top
Yeah.
notch.
Yep. Same.
And his teachings changed my life.
Same. Same.
That's why I said, like, you're like Jesus Christ, his initials are JC. Like, that's not a coincidence. You
No.
change life.
Yeah. He changed mine, this time 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I came to him with a lot of issues.
Yeah.
And then he was doing one-on-ones back then. So I got 3 1-on-ones with him and it just completely changed the whole trajectory of my life because I always say it. He saw something in me that I wasn't quite seeing in myself. And then once I saw it, I see it in everyone.
Yeah.
He just saw a spark in me that I probably knew was there. I just didn't see it, right? And then it just set me off on that path, on that trajectory because it was great to have someone see something in me because
Well,
now
he
I can be that for
believed
someone
in,
else. Yeah.
yeah, he believed in you.
Yeah.
I remember seeing your call because it was recorded and I had to watch it as part of the
Yeah, he put it in as part of the
course.
course. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
And
that
that's when I
call
reached
was
out to you.
yeah, because that call was special. Like, yeah, it was pretty cool. Like I'd already written my book, but he was like, "Get that book out there, man."
Yeah.
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 No, it was pretty cool, and I'm so grateful that I had someone with that energy and that frequency of like just being genuinely excited for me was like, oh, I can do that. I want to be that person for someone. I want to be genuinely excited about what they've got going on in their lives when they meet someone or when they've put their book out or done something cool. It's like yeah, so I want to be like that. So that's sort of how I've done it. Yeah, I just do the same thing.
And
Just get
you are.
excited for people.
Yeah. And believing in people.
Yeah,
And he's so kind with his words. And yeah, he was really awesome.
yeah, yeah. But look at us now.
Look at us now.
Yeah, pretty cool that you can look back and just go, all those things that I dreamt of 4 years ago have mostly come true. So I'm in that space now, Corey, where I'm like, okay, well, what can I dream into my reality for the next 4 years? Because 4 years ago, I pretty much have everything that I ever wanted back then. So now I'm like, well, I've got someone pretty cool in my corner. What can we dream together? And it's sort of this awesome little energy manifestation, whatever you want to call it, little ritual. It's like, what can we dream in now? What can I dream in now in the next 4 years?
Right. Lots. Oh my God.
Sky's the
four
limit,
years.
Corey.
Sky's the freaking limit. Oh my, get your path done. Get your path.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna. Yeah, I'll send Ben a message after this. For anyone that wants their path done, we'll just give Ben a plug. Please jump on that
Yes.
podcast I did with Ben from last year. All the links are in the show notes there about what he does, and his story's pretty cool too. Corey, if there's anything you want to add to the podcast, maybe where people can find you if they're new to you, give your school group a plug, do do you still do those weekly Zoom calls and you get guests on? Like, give everything that you do a plug. This is your time now. Go.
Yeah, I do have through Empower Her on School. I do have usually a monthly special guest. You should come on, actually, Nathan.
Yeah, you've been trying to get me on for a while.
Yeah, the ladies are awesome, and they're so keen to learn. Jason and Ben were on there actually, and yeah, they're so keen to learn. Empower Her is an amazing group. I am looking for authors to write in my new book, Women Who Rose from Ashes, Volume 2.
Ooh.
Volume 1 came out in December. It was a banger of a book. So it's a collection of women's stories of their resiliency, what they went through, and now they've, risen, literally have risen from the ashes and are living their dream life. So I'm looking for 3 more authors. So I can send you the link for that too.
Yep.
Um, uh, it's an incredible experience to write a story. There's a lot of healing that comes with that too,
That's
and a
true.
lot of evolution and just getting creative and so I'm the lead author of that again, and I'm looking for 3 more women to write in that book. I'm on Instagram, Corrie Bignell, Facebook too. And for anyone that is going through maybe vaccine injuries or turbo cancer, I also do consultations with Ezra Healing. And so I
Ooh,
create protocols. Yeah, I create protocols that help people with turbo cancer, vaccine injuries, plus a ton of other things. I can coach you back to health. And one of the things that I apply to all of my clients is Ben Grant Mitchell, a hypnosis that they get. It's a general health one. So all my clients get that. So I actually reprogram them.
that's
That's one of the
cool.
main things. Yeah. Yeah. It's so great. Yeah.
So,
Um, yeah. So if anyone, as we're healing, but I'll give you that link here too.
yep.
Um, and I have my Serenity and Strength retreats in Nicaragua. I'll send you the
Ooh,
link for that. Those
yes.
will be booking for this coming season starting in November and ending in
For any
April of
men out there, is
2020.
it just women or is it just?
It usually is
Yep.
women. I
Yep.
would do a couple. I've had a couple come down and I do a Serenity and Strength couples
Hmm.
retreat. I can certainly accommodate that, and it's so fun. And so basically, you live like I do for a week in Nicaragua. So many, it's so incredible here. The food is great. We do sweat lodge, go on it is incredible. So that's
Hmm. Couple,
November
hey?
till April.
Yep.
Yeah. And then that's about it.
Well, I love it. Oh, you said couple, so I'm like, oh, maybe I should.
Yes.
Maybe I
Maybe
need
you
to go
should
on a
come.
little bit of a tour down in Nicaragua and bring someone with me,
Yes,
Corey.
you do. Yes. It's a fantastic time. Yeah.
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 Nah, thank
So
you. Thank you so
yeah.
much for all you've given to my platform today, Corey. It was great to get you back on for a chat to do it. Not every 3 years, maybe every couple of months, maybe.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Yeah,
Just share all the good vibes.
absolutely. And for anyone out there that's listened or watched today, you know, you can do this too. And that's been our message, but you can do this as well. And it just takes that first step towards it and having that vision and that dream and that belief that you can do and achieve anything and you can be anything. So, Corey, thank you so much.
You're so
We're
welcome.
we're out of here. I'll chat to you all again soon. Thanks for listening and watching wherever in the world you are. The Breaking Free podcast is back on the airwaves. I'll chat to you all soon. Cheers.